Hello, and welcome back to the Dokkan battle video. It is time, again, and again, and again, to use one of my most hated units ever. I hate Kale. I really do. I'm sorry if you're like a Kale fan, or if in Sparking Zero you're gonna main Kale because Kale, I don't know, she's like your white dude. I don't care. AGL Kale specifically, he's like one of my most hated units ever, and she annoys me like to the ends of time. Like I just despise this like card. Just because, like, here's a perfect example. This turn in general is a good example. Kale right here, if she decides that she doesn't feel like super attacking a bunch, she could get absolutely smoked by Hellas here if Hellas decided to super attack Kale. Because Kale, his entire thing is based around doing a bunch of super attacks so that she can get a bunch of damage reduction. We don't have Universe 6 ally in rotation, so he's not going to get additional super attack. That's just how it is. So it just is what it is. Not a whole lot we can do with Kale. We just gotta kind of pray and hope that Kale decides to not do that. Yeah, see, there you go. I don't like this unit. I really don't. I really don't. We're on the Jiren team. There weren't any Kales today on the friends list, so I couldn't use Kale's team. I'm kind of glad about that, because if we did use Kale's team, I would have been upset even more than I already am, because I'm using Kale. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna try to make Kale look decent, but I don't know, man. It's just Kale has so many things wrong about her, or things that I just don't like about her very much, and all of them combined into a singular unit just make me really upset. So I don't know. It's just one of those things that I'm just not a huge fan of. Although she had 40% damage reduction on that last turn when she took 200k from a normal. Just gonna point that out. Ryan, just wanted to make that known. She could have had 60% damage, but she failed to hit potential to additional super attack. Right. So. Yippee! Granted, she didn't have the extra 160% attack and defense from having a Universe 6 category ally, which we will have going into the next turn. It's gonna happen. It'll be there. But I don't even know where I'm going with this. But I just don't like Kale. I think she's stupid and annoying, and I hate her card very much. This is good. This is great for Kale. This is fantastic, because Kale doesn't have to get hit. Now, you can say Super Saiyan 2 Kale is good, and I wouldn't, like, hold it against you, right? I guess a lot of my issues are mainly with base Kale, right? Because base Kale is where all the major problems come out, especially on release, where she didn't really have a Caulifla. I mean, like, you could use the tech Caulifla even back then, even though there weren't really a whole lot of situations where you had your 100% dodge chance. I mean, I guess it is technically still roughly the same as it was back then. You still need a Pure Sand or Universe Survival Socket category enemy. Ooh, 7.2 kill, you're looking dangerous. Ooh. But, where am I going with this? But, I guess, yeah, my main thing is with base Kale, because, like, she either transforms on turn 4 with a Caulifla on the team, which we can do, or she transforms on turn or actually, after performing 6 or more super attacks. So it's entirely RNG based, and a lot of time you just don't get that. And also a lot of time you get 2 Kales in the first rotation, and you insta die because Kale cannot eat a normal to save her goddamn life. So yeah, those are just my thoughts. I know I'm going to be negative this week, and I apologize in advance for my negativity. However, please understand, I hate this card. I really do. Like, I really do. I really don't like this card. I really don't like this card. I'm not going to use this Jiren's... Well, actually... No. No, I'm not going to use this Jiren's active. Or standby. Oh, I want the Rainbow Jiren to get transformed. You don't understand how nervous I was for that. Because UI Goku yesterday... Actually, the past 2 days UI Goku has been failing a lot of super attack dodges. So I'm really... hoping that he steps his game up a bit going into the Kale week, because we're kind of going to need it. We're like really going to need it. So, also, next turn is going to be kind of iffy for Kale. Because she is going to have to deal with a really juiced up Beerus. And Beerus can do real boss damage. I don't know if you figured it out yet, because I didn't say it, but we are in the God event. And the God event is not really the hardest fight in the game. It is a Universal Survival category enemy, which is why we're in here. But this Beerus, with his territory active and having gotten hit as many times as he has, he could potentially do real damage to Kale. And I mean like a lot of it. I am actually going to pop this Jiren's standby. Just because I kind of want to see what Kale can do with the offensive support. Let's go ahead and get Kale out of here. We'll watch the animation again. It's her week. We might as well, right? Alright, Super Saiyan 2 Kale's out, and Super Saiyan 2 Kale is legitimately like a solid unit. Like, as much as I would love to continue to slander AGL Kale, right, and call her like the worst things ever, Super Saiyan 2 Kale is legitimately like completely fine. I don't really have too many problems with her. The only main complaint I guess I have with her is if you don't have that Universe 6 ally on rotation, she has a high chance to guard, and then her 2 additional attacks that are guaranteed are only a medium chance to become supers, which, like, they do give her a significant portion of defense and crit, so I'd really prefer if, like, she would just hit them, right? That'd be great, but we don't really have that luxury, so we're just gonna kind of have to hope and pray that she does them, or else she's going to get hit really goddamn hard by Beerus. Super? Nope. Super? Nope. Hidden potential system additional super? Nope. Okay. Alright, Beerus, smack her up. Yep, and there she goes. Yeah. There you go. There's how Kale does. She can either look pretty good and get all her super attacks in, or she does that, which is terrible. So. Yippee! Let's build up the boy Tech UI a bit in his domain. Remember, Kale had the offensive support from Jiren. And she only did 800k? I guess she didn't have, like, Super Saiyan up, I guess. But she had, like, her Universe 6 slings. She had all that stuff. Just saying, it doesn't... It's not like I'm nerfing Kale at all here. I'm giving her what she could use to be good. She's just how should I put this? She was really overrated. I have always, and I mean always, thought people overrated the hell out of Kale. I never thought she was the best TUI in the game. I will stand by that for my entire being. I think this Kale had potential to be good, but was always wildly overrated. Alright, Khalifa proven that she's fantastic once again. By having a 100% dodge chance. Very reliable unit, very, very reliable. Okay, will Kale do 4 super attacks, or is she going to get pieced up by Champa? Predict now in the comments. Let's find out. Khalifa going absolutely crazy for some goddamn reason. Remember, she does stack defense. It doesn't matter in this fight, but she is stacking, I guess. Okay, 9 million. Okay, okay. Go Kale, go Kale. One more. Nope. One more. Nope. One more. Nope. Unless she takes double digits. Remember, she does get that massive defense, or massive attack defense 3 turns after receiving a hit. So that's why her stats jumped up a bit. Still not very impressive, but I mean, she did it. Yippee! I guess, I don't know. Yay for Kale, I guess. Okay. Thank you, UI, for not failing the dodges. I need him to keep doing that. He's like the major carry. Right, him, Tech UI, and Luigi are like the major carries. Jiren is good. Right. But if we're trying to show off Kale, I can't have Jiren where I would want Jiren, or run Jiren how I would like to run Jiren, which is alongside potentially Tech Jiren, and getting the double full power Jiren rotation and absolutely incinerating a boss in one turn. That's what I would like to do with Jiren. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Because we have Kale. Nah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. We have Kale. Their stems are lost condition. Kale. Oh, and I guess AGL UI if he fails to dodge again, which is very likely and really annoying when that happens. All right, domain's up. We have the beautiful. Kale doesn't have to get hit. Fantastic. This is what we live for here. Kale not having to get hit at all. Look at the defense drop. Oh my god. Like, this is with like almost all her links up, man, and she's just not doing anything. Maybe we'll get the mythical 4 super attack turn and she'll look okay. Who knows? But I'm not putting her in front of all those goddamn attacks. No way in hell am I doing that. Like, she just has raw stats. I'm in guard. I am not putting her in front of Belmont, who has, I think, what, a 60% defense drop? It's some sort of defense drop like that. Granted, he has 3 goddamn super attacks, so who knows which one he's gonna fucking pick. But, like, I'm not doing it, so I'm not even gonna take the chance. We do have the revive active, right? I guess it wouldn't have been that big a deal to just let it rock, but I'd rather not. I'd just rather do this. Let Tech Khalifa do her thing. Wow, that is a massive attack drop-off. Not having the Jiren support or the 3 turns are gonna hit. Okay. Remember that my Kale does have dupes. I have like 79% Kale. Okay. She got 3 servers. So she basically had a 90% chance to crit on this turn. And her defense would have looked okay-ish, especially if she got hit after. It would have been fine, I guess. Like, yippee. I don't like Kale. I really don't. I really don't like Kale. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. I just want that to be known. I just want that to be in the world, out there. Experience, I would say. Like a known fact. I just want the world to know how I feel about Kale. And you can go back in my channel, and you can go and find when Kale dropped, April 1st of 2023. And you can see how I felt about Kale back then, and how I didn't think Kale was #1 back then. I thought Gamma 1 and God Goku were both quite better than Kale. And guess who is still usable and who's not? Those two and Kale. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Kale is just an overrated ass unit. Not right now, obviously, but on release, Kale was... I never thought Kale was even remotely close to God Goku or Gamma 1. And it's purely because her team sucked so much balls. And, like, I had so many instances where I was alone in the Sin fight. First turn, double Kale, and STR Gogeta. Insta-die. Okay, next run. Load in, double Kale. Tech Vegito. Insta-die. Alright, next run. Double Kale. Cooler. Alright. It's just... It was just garbage every single goddamn time. And then plus, you couldn't use Tech Caulifla because the hardest fights in the game weren't Pure Sand or Universe Survival Saga, so you couldn't use her to get your transformation easier, so you had to pray that Kale gets her actual super attack. And then if Kale missed any of the super attacks, that she couldn't take any normals because she didn't have that additional 160% of attack and defense when she has a Universe 6 category character. You see the issues here, right? You know what I'm trying to say? There are going to be issues that are going to be prevalent in this week, and that issues were they were even worse back then because there was literally zero good Universe 6 characters besides her. She was the only one. Now we have stuff like Vados, and we have like Physical Hit, Int Hit, STR Kefla, STR Kale, Tech Caulifla. The Tech and Int World Tournament Kale and Cauliflas are pretty solid. Why is this loading screen taking so long? Right, we have other Universe 6 characters now, so I'm like not too worried about it. So we could run full Universe 6 and it should be okay. I just don't really want to. Anyway, let me know how y'all feel about Kale in the comments down below. If I'm yapping too goddamn much, if I am, put like a hidden word in the comments. Booty cheeks, because the Truth DT wants to eat Kale's booty. In the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.